I've been suspecting my landlord.
This guy suspected his girlfriend for dating his landlord and sued her to court over their 6-month-old baby. The court now decided to conduct a DNA test in order to ascertain the paternity of the child. But the DNA test results shocked everyone in the courtroom. I believe it will definitely shock you too. Watch as they drag themselves in the court and share your thoughts in the comment section.
How long have you known her?
I've known Ijoma for a year and say 7 months now, or 6 months now.
Okay, so why are you here?
We're here because I want to know if the child we have together is mine, first of all, and secondly, because I'm being told that by tradition, if she gets married to somebody else, the child becomes that person's child. And I'm not saying I don't want to get married, but there's like things in the way that needs to be sorted out before that happens, because marriage is not a joke, and we have a child we're talking about in question here, and I really take children seriously, so that's basically why we're here.
Do you have anything to say to me? Okay. So, how old is the baby now?
She is 6 months.
6 months now?
Yes.
Okay. So the paternity test has been conducted, and can we have the results?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. DNA, this from Lee's DNA Laboratory, DNA Diagnosis Center, DDC test results, certificate of analysis. This is to certify that the result of DNA test conducted for Onorudi E. Ashaka,
Yes, ma'am.
Chiaka Ijoma Achodo, and the minor child, Alexis Akachi Ashaka, has been perfectly analyzed as concisely summarized below. The combined paternity index is 0. Probability of paternity is 0%. The alleged father is excluded as the biological father of the tested child. The probability of paternity is 0%. There is nothing to show that that baby is yours. Do you understand? No link, 0%. So, Alexis Akachi Ashaka is not your baby. That is it. So why did you lie to him? I think it's about time we start educating the female. It's not good.
I did not lie to him on purpose.
You didn't lie to him? So what made you lie to him?
I didn't even know he's not the father. Because as of the time I was dating him, I had another guy. And I was dating because our relationship has been on and off. You break up, you make up, break up, or make up.
With him?
Yes.
Okay.
So as of that time, I was dating somebody else. So, and I know that I was ovulating when I met him. But I didn't know whether he's going to be the one or the other guy is going to be the one.
Have you discussed with the other guy at all?
I don't even know his way around.
I think you should do paternity test with that guy. You know why? When he sees this, he will want to conduct a test as well. Do you understand me? And it's always good. It's better for you to know the father now than for the child to start asking for it later in life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let the right person raise the child. Let the child bond with the dad growing up. Do you understand? And when you are not sure, you let the man know that you are not sure. Who paid for the medical bill?
Him.
Do you understand? It's not fair. It's not fair at all. Because there are a lot of people out there, they won't even have the wisdom of doing this. And they are there raising other people's children. It could be traumatic to the child and to the father later in life.
I don't know what's going to happen to me, because I got funding for Tony Elumelu Foundation.
What did you say?
I got funding for Tony Elumelu Foundation.
Okay.
Right? And that's just what I went to that house to do. And I have a lot of other things, a whole host of other. I think I know who the person is that is the father of this child. And I've been singing it all along, right from when she conceived, that this is not my child. I have been saying this. We even have it on police record. I reported to the police station because it's in my life pretty much.
Who are they?
She sent me an email telling me that I will beg and she would not listen, you know. And this was just around the time she conceived. Before then, when we were dating, she destroyed things in my house, destroyed fan, you know, just my laptops, just went. What happens?
True? Is that true?
Man, first of all, the so-called guy in question that is telling me I'm pregnant for is nowhere near the father of the, if at all, the real father of the child. I can get him. The guy is nowhere near the child's father.
I think I know who the person is she's talking
Stop
about.
guessing. Just leave that matter. Because if the first one you guess from one sentence from her, you are guessing about somebody else entirely. That means you probably don't have an idea. Do you understand me? Just take it. The baby is not yours. It's not yours.
Ma, they need to pay
But
for my stuff.
my issue is, who are the they? That's what I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to.
Eh?
I'm trying to make something, because this was. How did I even guess that this wasn't my child in the first place? It's because of the maliciousness of the situation. And yes, I might have missed the first shot that this stuff, but there are people, like, it's a circle. You know, when things happen around you that are malicious, as a smart person, you're bound to pick it up that this movement, these patterns don't feel right. That's how we got here in the first place. Like, why are you destroying my stuff in the house? Because you're saying, I don't get it. If I am the truth.
Why? What led to that?
Yes.
So,
Let her narrate. I want to know why.
When I was pregnant, first, even when I was pregnant, when I had to tell him about the pregnancy, first of all, it was his neighbor that had to drag him from the stairs. I even tore his shirt that I was around and I was pregnant. Then we had
drag him for what?
He was going out telling this neighbor that I'm following him, that I'm trying to know his whereabouts, that me and his so-called neighbor that is the father of that is saying that is the father of the child, we are working together to bring him down. So when we came to tell him about the pregnancy, he got angry, flared up. It was his neighbor in the house that tried dragging him down, and she tore her shirt in the process. That's what happened.
You see, you're at fault. At the end of the day, is the baby his own?
Ma, just...
Do you understand? And at that point, you knew that there's probability of somebody else.
No, I didn't actually know.
But you just mentioned it now, that there's somebody else that you think is the father of the baby.
But as of the time I conceived, like, my mom traveled for a week, so I went to stay with him and have sex with him. So that was why I thought he's the father.
But at that time, you had somebody else that you were seeing.
I've not even seen the guy as of then. I saw the guy like a week before my mom traveled. But the week I was ovulating, I was with him, and that was when my mom traveled.
But it's not his own. That means that period, there's somebody else. We don't have... this is not baby Jesus.
When we had the DNA test in the lab, she was asking how long we had before the result came out. Surprisingly, when we got home, eventually I've been suspecting my landlord. And I just asked somebody yesterday.
You have to be careful what you say. Let me tell you. Because when you can't prove it, don't say it.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand me? So that's why I always caution, especially when it comes to relationship matters. Tempers flare, angers build up, but just be careful. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So go ahead.
Yeah, so shortly
there's somebody within the building you were suspecting. Yes. Okay.
Shortly after that, the house was sold. You know, and that lease basically, and quit notice was given, pretty much like dismissing everybody to go away. And when you effect the tradition thing there, the child becomes that person's own. If it was mine, whether or not, you know, that kind of thing. That's the way it is. So I'm saying basically here, I'm at loss. My business maliciously has been damaged by this young lady.
How? In what way?
Like, I used my financial, like my what do you call it now? My liability insurance to take care of this child when she got pregnant, when she said she was pregnant for me. You know, I had to spend that money to take care of the child.
How much?
That's like 500,000 naira.
You have evidence of all the payments?
Yes, I do.
Let me have it.
I've not gathered them together yet, but I will do that. Now, another thing is, that house, the light was disconnected for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I did not have light. I'm a digital marketer, it's a digital marketing agency. Imagine how it is without 3 weeks without light. I lost most of my clients. Till now, I'm still battling to put my lawyer's website back to get, like, put it up. Because psychologically, I'm affected. Emotionally, like, just scattered basically all around. I lost many other clients. The NGO who even later came back, you know, to assist. with what was happening here because an NGO, of course, they tried to come back and they were my clients before. That's just one of the few. A lot of clients left. So I've lost money, time, energy. I've trekked from Egbeda to Yanokbaja for the past 1 year as a security guard. Look at me, I've shaved my beard off to work as a security person to provide for this lady and that baby. For 1 full year, I've been doing that. I left my profession I'm supposed to be doing to take care of her and this child for somebody else for 1 full year. Trekking every day. I have like my hips paining me. Who's going? I'll just walk away and now I don't even know where I'm going to stay next. My rent, I'm